Guys, welcome back to today's video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my skincare routine. I feel like one of the hardest things was really just finding a skincare routine that worked for my skin, and obviously everyone's skin is very different and likes certain products and doesn't like certain products. And I think it's important to know that just because these products work for me, it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll work on your skin. So I have super oily skin and I also have pretty sensitive skin. So a lot of these products are really great just for oily and sensitive skin. But it was definitely a lot of trial and error and figuring out like what worked and what didn't work for my skin. And I feel like I've really just found a really solid skincare routine that I'm really proud of and that works for me at the moment, so I figured I would share that with you guys. So when it comes to exfoliating, I like to exfoliate like once or twice a week. It's definitely not something I like to do every day. I find it can be a little bit harsh on the skin, so I kind of just wait until I feel like my skin might be a little bit more on the dry side, or if it's that day of the week that I'm going to exfoliate. And the product that I really love and I have now for almost a year is the St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. And you can find this at your drugstore, or I think at like Target or Walmart. It's super affordable. I want to say it's under $4. And this stuff is just great. It's definitely more of a deep exfoliator. It has like the little beads in it. It really just helps to kind of exfoliate off that dead skin. And I also find that it helps clean the pores really nicely. So I like to keep this in my shower. And like I said, I will use this about once or twice a week, or if I feel like I really need a good deep exfoliator. It has a really nice light apricot scent, but it's nothing too crazy. And I find that it works just fine on my sensitive skin. So this is like my go-to exfoliator. Okay, so this next product is definitely my favorite, and I would probably say like my most prized possession in my skincare routine. And this is actually more of a recent find for me. I discovered this product, I would say about like a month and a half, 2 months ago, and it is from Origins, and this is their Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. I purchased this at Sephora. I want to say it was around $22 or so, so I think that's a really fair price, and you are getting a good amount of product. You do get 5 fluid ounces. I find myself only needing like a dime size amount of this, and a little bit goes a very long way. This is just like that perfect lightweight fresh face wash. It's perfect for getting any excess makeup off your skin. It's just like perfect for any time of the day. It's not heavy, it's very lightweight, but I still feel like it gets the job done. It leaves my skin feeling really soft and smooth, and I feel like it gets all the dirt and impurities out. It also has a very light, like fresh, almost like a eucalyptus scent, I want to say. So I just really love this. And I also find that it's really good for my oily skin. It definitely doesn't leave like a oily residue or anything like that. It's definitely something worth checking out, and I think this would also work pretty well for dry skin too, so if you do have dry skin, I would definitely give this a shot as well. Okay, so then for a face mask, I don't usually do face masks that often. I only really do them when I find my skin is breaking out, but one of my favorite ones is definitely the Peter Thomas Roth Rose Stem Cell Mask. So it looks like this. It has like that really pretty pink color, and this is really great. It's definitely more of like a gel consistency, and I don't feel like it clogs my pores. I just feel like it's a really nice lightweight, like you can kind of use it all the time type of mask. It's definitely nothing like crazy. It's gonna like dry out your skin. It's just like a great like whenever you need to type of mask. So this is kind of like my go-to. And it has like a very fresh light rose scent. It's nothing crazy. It doesn't smell like a fake rose. It's like a very light, airy rose scent. Okay, and then for me, it's really important to have a good toner. So the one that I've really been loving is from Clinique. This is their clarifying lotion for combination oily skin. So I just put this on like a little cotton ball, and I'll like put it on my skin after I use my cleanser. And I really like the way this works. I'm all out of my little like travel size one, so I'll have to go pick another one up, but I definitely recommend checking this out if you're looking for a good toner. Okay, and then I also do use an under eye cream. So now under eye cream is not something I do often. It's not something I do every night. Maybe I should probably start doing that. This one is from Shiseido. It is their Wrinkle Resist 24-Hour Intensive Eye Contour Cream. This stuff is amazing. It's a super hydrating, moisturizing cream, and I like to use this at night before I go to bed. I usually do it like once a week or so. I really need like the smallest amount, and I just kind of will use my ring finger to gently like pat it in underneath the eye area, and then sometimes I'll also bring it up to the eyelid. But I really like to let the product sink in overnight. That way I can really moisturize and have the time to be hydrated. Last but not least, for moisturizers, I have 3 that I want to share with you guys today. So it really kind of just depends on like what I'm doing that day. I kind of switch back and forth. But now that we're entering the hotter season here in Florida, where it's just like 100 degrees every day and the sun's always out, I do find it really important to have some sort of SPF in my moisturizer. So when I know I'm going to be like out in the sun or around it, I really love the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer, and this has SPF 15 in it, so not too much, but still enough to like have that protection. And I really like this. I find that it's more of like a medium weight moisturizer. It's not super heavy, it's not too lightweight, like it gets the job done. It just feels really nice. And it's super affordable. I really like this one and I do reach for this one a lot. And when I'm not using that one, I'm normally using my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. This is perfect if you have oily skin. I feel like the gel is a lot more lightweight, so it sinks into the skin a lot faster and you're not really left with that like oily feeling on your skin. That's what I hate most about like specific moisturizers, especially on oily skin. I feel like it just kind of feels like super heavy and everything, but this definitely sinks in pretty fast and then I just kind of like go straight into my makeup application and I'm usually fine. So this one's a great one if you have really oily skin. And then sometimes at night I do like to use a moisturizer as well to let it sink in overnight like I was kind of explaining before. So if I want something really hydrating, if I feel like my skin is pretty dry, I do really like this Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I just kind of like a smaller bottle of this. A super hydrating cream. It's definitely not something I would use every day, but like I said, sometimes overnight I just kind of like feel like my skin needs a pick-me-up. This is a really good, super moisturizing one. So if you have dry skin, you might actually really like this. But for my oily skin, it's not practical for every day, I find. So those are all the products in my skincare routine, guys. I will be sure to leave everything linked down below if you're interested in checking any of the products out. But be sure to let me know in the comments down below what works well for your skin and what products that you like, or if you've tried any of these out and you like them or don't. Definitely let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!